Connor, after being in this program all this time, to be named a captain, what does that honor mean to you, especially being from the state as well?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. Like, I've been here 5 years now. So to just be able to gain the trust and respect from your teammates, those are the ones who voted for you. So it means a lot. I've voted for a lot of different guys over the past 4 years. So to have somebody vote for you, it means something.
You've been around some pretty great captains in your career. What do you feel like you took the most from those guys?
Just being there for your teammates. I remember talking when I was at SC Media Days about how I thought Darius Robin was there for me when I was becoming a starter. And just, having that same opportunity to do that to somebody else is, really the most exciting part about being a captain.
At SEC Media Days, I can't remember if it was you or Coach String, but they said you're on 85%. How do you feel right now?
Feel pretty good. These past couple weeks, getting back into things, it's been nice to play football again and just not stand on the sidelines. So I feel good and I'm excited.
Connor is the guy who kind of sets everything up on the line with some of the shifts and changes the last few days. How long does it take any time at all to get comfortable with different guys?
Yes and no. I mean, Caden going to the tackle and then Dom sliding over left guard, like I've been playing with him at right guard, so you really don't see a lot of difference there. And then Curtis coming in, I haven't had a lot of reps with, so there's definitely like some communication there, just talking with each other, getting the feel for things, I guess, like you could say. Yeah, there's definitely a little just the first couple of days getting the feel for things, but it's been about a week now, I'd say. So I think we got some of the kinks lined out.
What stands out about Curtis's growth? Since he's been here?
Curtis? Yeah, I mean, he's had a lot of growth. I think him and Tristan are in the same class, which would be the class after me. And I think the both of them have honestly improved a lot. You see, like, Tristan was a guy on the travel squad last year. I think Curtis was on scout team. Now he's with the ones. Like, I think that just shows the dedication, I guess you could say, he has, and the want to improve. Like, everybody talks about it, but how much do you really want it, and go get it for yourself. So.
What do you evaluate Curtis's performance since moving up into the ones?
Good, really good. He's playing with a lot more confidence than he's had before. And I think that's the biggest thing for him is just, like, believing in himself. Like, we all know he can do it, but, we can't do it for you, So seeing him grow and have that confidence and some swagger about him is pretty cool.
The decision to start giving it about Keith Green shifting out to the outside, what was it about this time that made him ready to make that move?
I don't know when Coach Drink made the decision. I guess it would have been when we scrimmaged Saturday. So last Monday did he get moved, I believe? I don't really know exactly the day he got moved, but they moved him out to left tackle and then bumped Curtis in. And, I think you get to see some of the athleticism that Caden really has. At guard it's you got the tackle and the center, but out there at tackle, like, you're a little bit more on an island, and you really get to see him work. Like, he's got the ability, and he's a really good player.
Connor, while you've been recovering, Tristan Wilson continue a lot of snaps at center. Can you talk to me a little bit about the growth you've seen from him over the years and what he's developed into?
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten so much better. He's a real technician. His footwork, the steps, like, making sure his steps are forward, not going backwards, making sure it's not too wide. You can really see, like, he takes a lot of detail and a lot of, like, pride in that. And, like, it's really helped him transition from a guy, like, you don't know if you can count on to somebody who's, like, if he goes in the game, there's no drop-off.
What's it been like going against your guys' front seven every day in practice?
It's good. Trotter's a hitter, man. He's got some weight on him. Them linebackers, they all can run. Nick Rodriguez is really good. Khalil brings it every day. And then Chris McClellan, Marquise Gracial, those are two big guys. They can push the pocket, press you. They're not light, that's for sure.
Talking about Marquise, where have you seen his development?
I would say just in, like, the speed of the game has had to slow down for him. I remember a time when it, like, slowed down for me, and it's got to slow down for him because, like, the way he plays and he sees it, you can tell he's reacting faster. I used to feel like, oh, he's a little behind here. Like, you got him reached. Like, it's not like that no more. Like, he knows what's going on, and he really sees it, and he's improved a lot.
Connor, Coach Drink was talking the other day about how Dominic has been, like, the glue of the offensive line. Can you just talk about his impact both as a player and
Yeah, so when he first got here in the spring, he took for half the spring he took reps at center, and then they moved him right guard, and then last week got moved to left guard. So I think you just see, his position flexibility, being able to play all interior positions. He can go back to center if something were to ever happen to me and Tristan. Like, he's got the ability to do it all, and I think that's where you see, like, the quote-unquote glue.
All right. Thanks, Connor.
Thank you.
Thanks, Connor.